A 3-0. If he likes it, base hit left, and a run in. So Gerald Perry with a 3-0 count gets a go-ahead from Chuck Tanner and responds. There goes James.
Breaks line to right center, and Nichols fell down. It'll be all the way to the right center field wall. James will score easily. At second, Orbachfeld holds with a double. It's an RBI double, and the Braves lead it 2-0.
Second. Line right center, a run is in. It's 2-1. Fastball, little looper, and we have got a tie game. James misplays it out there, and they're on the corner.
There's the 0-1.
Line to the center field. He's going to drive home another one. Winningham will score. Runners are at first and third. It's 4-2. RBI number 75 for Jim Waller.
Runner going on the 1-1 pitch. Line drive into left center field is going to be in for extra bases all the way to the wall. Perry around third, heads for home. And Ken Griffey down at second with a run-scoring double. The Braves are back to within one. Into shallow center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Let's see if Griffey can score. Winningham juggles the ball. We've got a tie game. Andres Thomas drives in his 30th run of the year. We're looking for something to swing at here.
And he's got one deep short. Thomas to second. Not in time. The run is scored, and Montreal has taken a 5-4 lead. Line left field, that'll score one as it heads toward the corner. Raines cuts it off. Murphy will make it to third. It's 1-0 Atlanta and a chance to get more. Simmons hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position. Is that fair or foul? It is a fair ball. Hit the foul screen in right field, and little Casey Candell has hit his first home run of the season to tie this ball game.
When Herman Winningham came to the plate with 2 outs, Hubie Brooks at second took a 2-1 pitch that was up and just laced it back up the middle. Albert Hall overruns the ball, but I don't think he had a shot at him at home anyway. So it's going to be a long flight for the Braves from Montreal to New York.
Backman. Got to deal with the people who come in, and there's a base hit to left field that will score the first run of the ball game. Keith Hernandez singles, and Dykstra and the Mets lead 1-0. And the 2-0 pitch, a fastball hit hard by Johnson into center field. Dykstra throws in home, and it is not in time as Raines ties it up with a base hit.
Baseball like that, the 40-40, 20-20.
And a ground ball hit by the first baseman. Johnson running with a pitch, stopped at second base, thinking the ball was foul. Now he's being waved in. The throw from the second baseman, not in time, and Magadan ends up at third.
They were sacrificed by Terry Leach.
A little looper into left field and a base hit. And it bounces over Raines' head. Magadan's going to score from second, and Dykstra makes it to second.
They either hit the top half or the bottom half of the ball.
Little slider hit in the air to center field, a base hit. Coming in to score is Law. And Johnson has just tied Lee Bazzilli for the most pinch hits. Pull the batter, runner at third. And this ball hit hard to right. Another base hit for Tim Tuffle. Leach comes in to score. The Mets are leading by a score of 7-2. And Tuffle continues with a 3-1 count, working to Howard Johnson. And a fastball hit deep to right field. It's way back. It's going. It is gone. Goodbye. A grand slam home run. And Howard Johnson does it again.
Burrell and Daly ready.
Oh, will it fall? You bet it will. 1-0 Cardinals. Way to go, Terry Pendleton, the big 2-out base hit. That was a crusher, wasn't it? A bullet that hit the wall and bounced back in.
Strawberry running. The ball hit through the hole. Strawberry on his way to third. Mookie making a big turn. It's bobbled. Mookie goes to second. Strawberry comes home, and the Mets lead 2-1 on the air. center field. It might drop in. It will drop in. Backlund comes in to score, and the Mets lead it 4-1 as Mookie gets an RBI and his second hit of the ball game.
Drill to right center. Dykstra can't get to it. The throw into second. Safe at second base as Fitzgerald crosses, and it's now 4-2 ball game.
And Kaufman deals the curveball, little dribbler deep short. Let's see if Blauser can throw him out at first. He will not be able to. It'll go as an infield hit for Dennis Martinez. And he gets an RBI as Foley scores from third. High and deep to right center field. Murphy giving it a chase, but he's going to have to play this one off the wall. Martinez scores. Raines around third. He will score. And down at second with a 2-run double is Mitch Webster, who now has 50 RBIs for the season.
To deep right field, and it is off the wall and bounces past Webster. So Murphy has a great chance to score. He's around third. He will score. Griffey goes to third. The relay is in time.
In Chicago, the rubber match between the Expos and the Cubs. Former Expo Andre Dawson loops a double into center field. Herm Winningham charges and misses, and the Cubs have a 2-1 lead. Leon Durham then hits a bases-loaded single to cash 2, and Rick Sutcliffe and the Cubs are on their way to a victory. They won 2 of 3 from the Expos, Sutcliffe going the distance for a 5-2 win on Sunday, and the Expos lost 2 of 3 in Chicago and lost 1 game in the standings over the weekend. The Cardinals took 2 from the Mets, and the Expos are still third, 3 back in the East. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, base hit. Wallach is being waved home around third by Jackie Moore. The Expos have a 1-0 lead as Galarraga slides safely into third.
Many in the National League. Another
Fastball.
Ooh, bad hot.
Around to score is Sid Green. Lavalier holds up at second.
Alexander 5-0 with the Tigers. Here's a base hit. It's going to score the tying run. Is it thrown to the plate?
Safe at the plate, down to third. Bonilla's safe there. It's a career high. Way back into left field. And there's number 17. Home run for Tim Raines, and his 6th against the Pirates this season. The game is tied 3-3. Connected on this one. This is way back into left field. Home run for Tim Wallach. And the Expos have a 4-3 lead in the 13th. The shot to center field. Way back. Home run for Bobby Bonilla. Tie game 4-4. 3-2 pitch. Down the middle, stroked for a single into left field. Around comes Fitzgerald. That's to the wall. Raines legging it hard behind him. 2 runs are in. The Expos are up 6-4.
2-2 the count. Curveball hit out to deep right field. Way back. Going. It is gone. Goodbye.
Wow. Oh, what a shot.
Well hit, deep right. Webster back, and this ball is out of here. Grand slam home run for Len Dykstra, and the Mets lead it 10-0.
MVP consideration.
Line drive base hit, and there it is. A new Expos club record for RBIs in a season. Wallach digging for 2, and he made it. His 40th double of the year, which leads the majors. Here in the first inning, and the bases are full for Law, who slices a single to right. Wallach is on to score the second run. Galarraga for the third run. A double by Vance Law. 2 more runs for the Expos. They lead 3-0 in the first inning.
That Dennis could put the bat on.
Martinez does. Lines a single to right field. Driving in Nichols. Driving in Law. And the Expos get 2 more and lead 5-0 on it. Dennis Martinez single to right.
who celebrated his 28th birthday 2 days ago, drills the ball down the left field line, and that ball is up and away. A home run for Tim Raines. A 3-run home run. The Expos lead 8-0. There's a fly ball to right. Webster way back. Hayes gave that a ride, and it is out of here, and a 2-run home run for Bon Hayes. He just tucked it over the right field fence, and the Phillies are on the scoreboard. It is 8-2. Georgetown hits this one left center. Thompson way back. That ball's up and away. A home run for Brooks. 9-2 Expos.
Behind his teammate, Jack Clark.
Samuel gives this a ride to left. Raines will not bother to chase that. A home run for one Samuel. The second home run allowed by Dennis Martinez, and the long ball accounts for 3 Philadelphia runs. Hit of the night. And Webster gives this a ride. High and deep to right field. Up and away. A 3-run home run for Webster. 12-3 Expos. At this moment, the Expos and the Mets a game and a half behind the St. Louis Cardinals, and we'll again be checking the Cardinal game with the Cubs at Busch Stadium.
In the bottom of the 8th, erasing a 3-2 deficit. Andres Galarraga's ground out allowed Hubie Brooks to score the game-winning run. 2-1 pitch, and Brooks lines a base hit to left field. The Expos lead 1-0. They're leaning on Brooks. He has come through again.
Well, we've been saying for some time that
he did, and has a base hit. And here comes Strawberry, and the run will score. Carter defied the defense, and he gave the Mets a lift, driving in a run. The 2-strike pitch, and Webster lines a ball to left center, has a base hit. On to score is Fitzgerald. That's run number 3, and the Expos are up 3-1. A mistake by John Candelaria. McReynolds hits a shot past Wallach down the line. Here comes Hernandez on to score. Strawberry comes to third and holds on a double by McReynolds, and it's a 1-run game. Some big assignments. Carter lines a single to left. Here comes Strawberry. Right behind him is McReynolds. And the New York Mets turn it around. They score 2 on a hit by Gary Carter, and they lead the Expos 4-3.
Series between the Expos and the Mets at Shea Stadium. Andres Galarraga serves up a 462-foot mammoth home run, a 2-run shot off of Rick Aguilera that stakes the Expos to a lead 4-1 early in the game. With the score 5-3 in the 8th inning, the Expos almost self-destruct. Jeff Reed throws the ball into center field, and Darryl Strawberry moves to third base. Howard Johnson comes to the plate, hits a ground ball to Tim Wallach. Routine? Not so. He throws it away. Strawberry scores, and it's a 1-run game in New York. Now the bases loaded, 9th inning. Randy St. Clair finally induces the ground ball from Gary Carter to end the game, a cliffhanger that the Expos needed. And lead in the East by 3 over the Mets. The Mets are playing the Pirates, and the Expos are 3.5 back as they take on the Philadelphia Phillies.
Chicago Cubs. Although this year,
Look out, way back, center field, home run, number 528, and the Phillies have a 3-0 lead.
Philadelphia is considered one of the better hitting parks in the league. Line drive to left, Raines. Sinking liner. Going to lead to another run. Mike Schmidt rounding third. He'll score easily. That ball had a tremendous amount of overspin. Hey, Lewis, realistically, it'd be hard to get 4 in a row. Base hit through the middle. So Hubie drives in Tim Raines, and the Expos are on the scoreboard.
4-1, Phillies lead. 1 out and a runner on first base as Tim Wallach comes up.
Their way on base, followed by base hits. This ball's well hit the left field. Hayes back.
And it's out of the park. Home run for Mitch Webster. And the Expos close to within 2 as Webster hits his 15th of the season.
Following a weekend trip to Chicago, the Birds were back at home for their final 7 games of the season.
And kicking things off was a crucial twilight doubleheader. Tuesday, September 29th, against the Expos. And Montreal was still very much in it. They were 3.5 back, while the Mets were just 2 behind the Cardinals. In the first game of this big twin bill, rookie Joe McGrain got the call, and he turned in his best performance of the season, shutting the Expos down on just 3 hits while striking out 5. And he was helped out by some remarkable defensive plays in the game, including this catch by Willie McGee.
Willie, can he get there? Yes! What a play by McGee! He takes a hit away from Rain.
Then there was hot corner Houdini Terry Pendleton, saving a run on this play in the 6th.
I'm going to show you how good I am. Breaking ball, Pendleton, what a play! He comes up and he fires across him. A good play by Greasy. As the Cardinals have, after the error, Pendleton makes an outstanding play to get to the ball, circles, gets up and jumps up, and look at the play by Greasy at the other end.
Talk about pressure. It's scorched by Galarraga. Oh, what a play here. A run scores if he doesn't make the play. Now if Greason doesn't scoop it out, a run scores, but he's there. Oh, do they love it.
With still no score in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Cards played at what proved to be the game winner. After Coleman had walked, Ozzie sent him to third with a single.
He's going on the pitch, and Ozzie shoots it into left field. The base hit, perfect hit and run. Coleman's at third base. Ozzie Smith at first.
Then Tommy Hurd delivered a sacrifice fly.
First pitch to her, off speed, hits it into center field. Could be far enough. Coleman is tagging. It's off the races. Nichols' throw all the way to plate, and it's 1-0. The ball gets by. Ozzie has a notion of going. He tagged up when he saw the high throw and went to second base. So the Cardinals are taking a 1-0 lead.
Going the distance, McGrain picked up the biggest win of his brief major league career as the Cardinals shut out the Expos 1-0.
This high fly could do it. It's Kurt Ford waiting. It's over. Joe McGrain, the rookie, pitches a 3-hit shutout, and the Cardinals' magic number is 4.
To the hill in the second game was the Cardinals' other young left-hander, Greg Matthews. He, too, sparkled in the spotlight, holding the stymied Montreal offense scoreless through 6. In the bottom of the 6th, still no score by either club, the Cardinals got 3. The first run came on Vince Coleman's infield bouncer that scored Pena from third.
Coleman hits the ball to Candell. He comes charging. The play at the plate, and he's safe.
After an Expos error loaded the bases with nobody out, Tommy Hurd came through with a sacrifice fly.
Tommy Hurd hits the ball out to center. Nichols is there, but Matthews tags up. Now they throw the ball back into the infield. The Cardinals score the second run on the sacrifice fly by Tommy Hurd.
Then Willie McGee, ditto, capping off the inning, giving the Redbirds a 3-0 lead. Then on came Todd Worrell, who combined with Matthews for the second Cardinals shutout of the night.
Sweet. Worrell has it. Brooks is out. The Cardinals swarm out of the dugout. They have swept the Montreal Expos in a key, crucial doubleheader.
The biggest back-to-back wins of the year, the Cards, helped too by a Mets loss to Philly, now owned a 3.5-game lead in the East and a magic number of 2. The crowning jewel of the 1987 season came on Thursday night, October 1st. With a frenzied sellout crowd of over 52,000 on hand at the ballpark, the Cardinals were just 1 game away from clinching the National League Eastern Division Championship. And tonight would be the night. Trailing early 1-0, the Birds bounced back to tie the game in the third. John Morris leading things off.
The double. He'll make it 3, folks. A lead-off triple, and that could put the Cardinals in a very fine position to tie this ball.
Tony Pena then grounded home the tying run.
He did. He gets the run home this time. Morris scores, and it's 1-1.
Then, in the 5th inning, the Cards broke on top. Ozzie Smith on third, Tommy Herr at first, and Dan Dreesen digging in.
And a base hit in the right center. Herr goes to third, and now he's going to score. He's going to score, and Dreesen's going to stop at second with nobody out. 3-1.
Dreesen also sparkled in the field, this play coming in the 7th. The inspired Redbirds produced 5 more runs in the bottom of the 7th to blow the game open. The first came on a Montreal error.
And Cox gets it down, but they'll get the force out. Oh, a wild throw, and the Redbirds are going to score another run. And down to second base is Danny Cox, and it's 4-1.
Then, after Coleman walked to load the bases, Ozzie drove in 2 more.
Base hit. 2 more will score, and the Cardinals lead 6-1.
A Tim Wallach error brought the final run of the inning home, and the Cardinals were tasting victory. Then on to the 9th, the Cardinals holding an 8-2 lead, a fired-up Danny Cox on the mound with 2 away, and here's the way it went.
Born across the water in Northampton, England. Little check to Cox.